Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm super excited for today's live, not only because I get to share a brand new free gift with you that we are going to be using to create the 8 cards this evening, but also we are only a few short sleeps away from Create Your Own Ending, which I am so super excited about. This is our seventh Create Your Own Ending event, and this one I'm really excited because I get to create with all of my peers in the industry that we have products together with. So we are teaching with Unity, which you know I have a rubber stamp line with Unity. We're teaching with ThermoWeb, which you know we have a big giant line of foils with them, and we have more on the way. And we are also teaching with Pink and Main, which you know we have a line of cleaning products with them. I don't know if you know that. We have a brush cleaner with them. We've done a couple of things with them in the past. We used to do their inks with them. So I'm really excited. So people that are very close to my heart. And then, of course, we have our extra special guest, Miss Kathy Zilski, whom I love more than my luggage. And I say that all the time. I got that quote from a Miss Jessica McCardle, whom right now is a Kennywood, probably melting, literally melting. So I'm very excited that I get to do that this weekend with all of you. We are sure to have so much fun. We have so many products that are debuting at Create Your Own Ending. We have so many additional products debuting at Create Your Own Ending. And I have a brand new product that I'm debuting with you tonight that has been a long time in the making. The reason that I have not refilled this glue is the reason for this little something or other that we're going to talk about tonight. Also, we are going to be talking again about the free gift, but that's about it. We have a really cool free gift tonight that I designed specifically for all of you. And the reason that I did this free gift, we already did a free gift like this last month, but it was our best selling free gift that we did all month. So I was like, what if I can design something a little bit different and a little bit and exciting for us. So let's go ahead and head down to the table. Hello, all of my friends, and let's talk about the. Oh my goodness, someone was in here. There was a burglar busting up the camera. All right. So there's always stuff everywhere. It's just the way it is. That's just how we live. That's just how we live here. So let me go ahead and grab our free gift. So the free gift is a brand spanking new swatch guide, or swatch decorating swatch. You know how these work. And if you don't know how they work because we've never seen me use them before, I'm going to show you exactly how to use them tonight. Okay, so this is one of they are called swatch art. Okay, and the swatch art is just that. So whenever you find swatch art, you're going to look for a circle. So like we have a circle here in the sun, we have 2 circles on these little glasses, and this is a sneak peek. This is a stamp set coming out next month. We have circles here, and we have a circle here. Okay, so what does that mean to you? Well, let's go ahead and take this out and see what you're getting if you spend $25 or more. So you are going to get 2 sheets, and the reason that I think these ones are super cool, because I'm always trying to innovate and change things a little bit, and you're also going to get a full sheet of the swatch dots. One thing that I would suggest doing is just grabbing some swatch dots. That could get you to the total to get these sheets, because these sheets will not release until next week to buy separately. So we have this one, and then we have this one. So I changed it up a little bit this time, and I don't know, can you notice what I did, what I changed up? I feel like we're in class. Can anybody notice? Does anybody know what's changed between the two? Let me move these out of the way. We're getting a real serious glare. I did something a little different for you guys this time. Yes, very good, Sandy. So we have one with sentiments already ready to go, and then we have one that doesn't have any sentiments. So that's how we're going to make 8 cards today. So we're going to do one where we're going to add, and then we have this one where we are going to use the sentiments right out of the box. So let me show you how these work. Before we even cut them out, let's go ahead and let's get our stickers on here, okay? So the way that you're going to do this is you're going to take your little swatch dot. Now you can of course use your swatch dots to actually swatch. That's what they're made for. But you're just going to place this right in that circle, okay? If you're a little bit off, that's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. So we put that in that circle. Okay, that's the first one. Then we're going to take it, we're going to put it on our second one. We're just going to do our sunglasses first. I mean, our not our sunglasses, my goodness, our reading glasses first. So again, you're just going to peel this off. It's super simple to do. Much easier if you have nails and not little nubbies like me. And again, we're just going to place this right inside of that circle. If it's a little bit out, it's not going to hurt anything. Okay, now you can burnish this down if you want. I just do it with my finger because it makes it so much easier. And then, excuse me, I'm going to just take a little pick tool, and I'm going to use that to pull off. So it's double-sided. Okay, so it's a double-sided circle. See, I pulled that one off, and now I'm going to pull this one off. Okay, and we're getting right into the card making today. No willy-nilly about it. Now, I'm going to take a foil. You could do this with an embossing powder too, okay? I'm going to show you how to do that. But we're going to take a foil, okay? This just happens to be the Magical Shattered Glass overlay. This is, I think, one of everybody's favorites, mine as well, believe me. And we're just going to place it so that it is Magical Shattered Glass side down. And I always show you, actually I should probably show you again. The way that this works is normally it's in the pack the right way, but when you pull this out of your pack, what's going to happen is it's going to try to fold. So do you see how that's folding over on my hand perfectly? If you go like this, and you see how that's curling up there, that's the opposite side, okay? Can you foil swatch dots? Yes, Sandy, that's what we're doing right now. So I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to burnish this. Now, remember, you're going to burnish this with your fingers, not with a tool. I always suggest don't use a tool, only because you can really burnish that down and you can cause some issues for yourself. So let's go ahead now. What we're going to do is we're just going to lift this off, okay? Gentle, very gentle. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now, are you ready? Watch. Oh, my goodness. Look at his glasses. I love it so much. Now, we do have some new foils coming out. We do have some new ones coming out that you can use that are going to, they're similar, but you'll see very soon. Give me one moment. I'm just looking for my, here we go, found it. Sorry, I was just looking for my Rainbow Sparkle embossing powder. So look at those glasses. I love it so much. So now we're going to do the same thing with the sun, all right? So we're going to take this, and we're going to go right over top of that sun. I've already done the hard work for you. I designed it so that it fits. Now, if you're a little off like that is, you're fine. I promise you. But again, I designed it so that it would be a little off, so that, so that it would be exactly the same, exactly the right size. So now let's go ahead and peel that one off of there. Now again, you could use embossing powder. You could use, you want to use something that I would say is clear, only for the simple fact that obviously you're going to want to be able to see through this. Oh, you can absolutely add googly eyes. And then again, we're just going to peel this off. And look at that. I love it. So this one says, just one more chapter. And book-trovert, noun, a person who prefers the company of fictional characters to real people. Oh my goodness, I love that so much. And now we're going to do the same thing here, and then this one we're going to emboss. I'm going to show you how to emboss it. So again, we're going to go ahead, we're going to place this right on top of our hot air balloon. Again, I have done all the guesswork for you. It's the exact size of the hot air balloon. Yes. Swatch dots, there are so many things you can do with the swatch dots. I use them for foil mostly, but I'm going to show you how to do it with embossing powder here. All right, so now let's go right in this corner. Again, gentle, 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 and then peel. The little area we didn't get there, so there we go. See that? And now our hot air balloon. And again, it's just creating visual interest on your card. That's all it's doing, okay? So now I'm gonna cut these down because I don't want to get embossing powder where I don't want embossing powder. So we're gonna go ahead and trim these. Okay. Because we're gonna use embossing powder on this one here. But again, look how simple. We're almost done. I mean, these cards will be done. These are finito. These are already completed. This one will be done once I add the embossing powder. And then for the other 4, we are going to get kind of funky with them, okay? All right, so let me grab my swatch dots again. Oh, they're under here. I was like, where the heck did I put this? Because we get to kind of create our own thing with the other one. So what I'm going to do is going to place the swatch dot here, okay? And we're going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you could do these ones too and just cut the swatch dot off. It's up to you. I'm not going to do the entire thing just because I want to show you that you don't have to. Because with the amount of dots that you're receiving, you can do 1 full set of cards. Well, 1 full set plus probably 2 more, depending on which one you do. So that's why I always say get yourself a couple extra packs of the swatch dots. All right, and then 1 more here. And again, we're just like so. And we can go ahead and peel. Oh wait, hold on. Let me grab a piece of, oopsies. Gotta grab a piece of, stuff is flying all over the place right now. I'm gonna use Candy's card that I did the other day as my catch-all for my embossing powder. Okay. And we are going to use the rainbow sparkle. Oh yeah. Swatch dots are so simple and easy to use. I love them. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my embossing powder. Are there swatch strips? There are not swatch strips yet. Not yet, my friend. Not yet. All right, so I'm just going to hit this twice just to make sure. Because embossing powder, luckily, can just go right back into your container. All right, set that to the side. And we have so many veil embossing powders that you really, I mean, you can't go wrong. You really can't. All right. Not yet. But you guys are usually in the same wavelength that I am. Okay, so see that now? Let's zoom in a little bit. We haven't even heated it up yet. Okay, so are you ready? We're gonna heat it up now. You are tardy for the party. TT, please take your your excuse up to the front. I got to see TT today. We're just heating up the powder. And you'll see, I mean, once this is heated up, I mean, it'll take your breath away. Certainly takes my breath away. All right. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Look at that, how it turns it, and basically turns it into glitter paper. What? All right. So these are our cards. So these are the first 4, done in less than a half an hour, if you can believe it. So let's put them on our card bases. And then we're going to make 4 more, but we're going to add our own sentiments and add our little zhuzh to them. But look, and this says, to my best book friend. I love it. I love it. All right, where's my share head? Okay, because I'm going to need this to set on top of this one, because this one's going to be a problem child because of the embossing. It's just going to be a little lumpy and bumpy. A little lumpy and bumpy for right now. Okay. Let me grab my card base and grab one thing that I'm so excited about. Let's move these to the side. Our glue is back, but it's a brand new formulation, and it comes in this bottle. You don't have to buy the tip. You don't have to buy the little stopper. You don't have to buy any of this, and your regular pins will fit. If you want to use a regular pin, it fits inside of there. I'm so excited. I know it's so silly, but our glue is finally here, and it comes with this. You don't have to buy a special tip. You don't have to buy a special bottle. It comes just like this, and I'm so excited because I have been waiting for this glue and for this formulation for what feels like forever now. And I love this easy squeeze bottle, and it comes with its own little cap. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna pop this down. Oh, you get a little bit of wiggle room. I mean, it grabs pretty quick. And then we're just gonna pop this on top of here, and that should hold it in place for us, because again, that card, whoopsies, excuse me, that card is done. Now we're going to do the rest of them. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So again, take our new glue, and you can take, this whole thing comes off too, so if you're using it for like a whole bunch of cards you're mass producing, it comes off. But look at that tiny little bead of glue. It's perfect. This is the only way that I will use craft glue. It's the only way. Like that. And we don't have to try to find the lid. Love it. And it grabs so, whoops. It grabs so quick. There we go. Got to make sure it's all pressed down though first. Got to press it all down first so it doesn't move. There we go. All right, we're going to set this on top of that one now so that everything stays in place. Okay, another one. Okay, card number 3, done. And then card number 4. I love the consistency. It's just all around great. It really is. Okay. Oh, I just squeezed out some glue. That's okay. All right. These ones should already be dry. Let's set this one under here for a second. And now we have, look at that. I love it. The world is yours to explore. Let's zoom in a little bit, shall we? The world is yours to explore. Booktrovert. A person who prefers the company of fictional characters to real people. And to my best book friend. I love it. I love it. I love it. So those are our 4 cards. This one should already be dry as well. I'm gonna have to change out my blade soon in my trimmer. There we go. That's okay, Joanne. We're gonna have so much fun. So there's our 4 cards already. So let me go ahead and set those up over here. 4 cards in less than a half an hour. I'll take it. Okay. Let's do our next ones. All right, so we're going to do 4 more cards, but I brought some backup. I brought in some little other things from the release that we can use. Where the heck did I put my other sheet? Uh-oh. Oh, right here. All right, so now we get to have fun with this other sheet and figure out what we can do. Oh, my card, whoops, hold on. My card fell down. Hold on, everybody. I knocked my card down. There was too much wind when I walked past. There we go. All right, so we're going to cut these ones apart because we're going to work on them individually, one by one. Okay, let's see. Hold on one moment. Sorry, I wanted to turn on the fan, get some air moving in here. Okay. Oh, good, Kate. Good, good, good. All right, so let's cut this puppy down. And I'm going to start with our little sun here. Let's move all these to the side for a second. We're going to start with the sun, and for the sun, I actually want to cut the sun out. So I'm going to grab a die that's pretty close in size. I'd say that's about as close as we're going to get. I mean, almost exact. I'll take it. Can hardly hear me. Valencia, you might have to turn up your volume. I was across the room, though, when I was talking a second ago. So that might be the reason you couldn't hear me. I do apologize, though. All right, so let's cut this down first to 4 by 5 1/4. So people have crowns. There's a new thing. It's a new thing on. Can you explain it? The glue it's 10 milliliters. So whatever 10 milliliters, I think it's half of an ounce. Or it's an ounce. I think it's an ounce. I think. I'm not sure. I have to look. I know it's 10 milliliters. So whatever that equates to. It's actually probably a little bit more because it's measured by volume, not weight. So you never know. All right. So we're going to go ahead and grab in a piece of paper too from. This is from our. Paper pad names always escape me. I want to say study hall. Might be hall pass. Hold on. If I were the name of this paper. It is called, hold on, did I get right? Yes, hall pass. Okay, this is called hall pass. And we're going to use this paper. So let's go ahead and just get this cut down now as well. So we're going to cut that down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay. And can you hear me now, Valencia? Can you hear me? I hope so. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this foiling before we cut it out, okay? Because then everything will be consistent. So let me grab my swatch dots here. Yeah, it's a new thing that they just started. I think it's to try to get people to comment more. But yeah, it's a new thing. Yeah, it's actually a lot of fun, I think. It'll tell you who's in the leader. It'll tell you. It'll tell you who's in the... Oh, you can hear better now? Okay, good. Who's on the leaderboard, and it's a whole thing. It's fun. I think it's fun. All right, let's grab our foil. We are at, this is the card number 5. Okay, look at that. Oh, I love it so much. That's okay, Luann. You don't have to. You do not have to. It's just a new thing. They're given crowns and all sorts of stuff. You do not have to. It's a new thing that YouTube's doing, not us. So it's not an incentive for Brutus Monroe. It's an incentive for YouTube. And it's they literally just started it. I think it was like yesterday. I'm going to have to probably get I might have to get a lavalier microphone. I mean, I have one, but I hate, like, sometimes when people wear lavalier, you can, like, hear them breathing. And I'm like, I'm not into all that. But, I mean, we could try that. We could definitely try it. We might be able to try it. All right. I might also just need to be louder. That could be it. No one's ever said that to me before, but I'll take it. If you need me to be louder, I can do it. All right, so let's go ahead and just very carefully. Oh no. I knew that was going to happen. That tape is so serious. This pixie tape sometimes is just, it's too much pixie tape. But let's see, I might have an idea. Hold on. I might have an idea. Got to get out the big guns. And I know you're not going to be able to hear me very well. I'm going to talk real loud. Remember this free gift? Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. I'm missing every... I think I'm going to use this. Can you believe it? It's like it was meant to... Let's pretend that's what we were going to do the whole time. The whole time, that's what I was doing. Obviously. That was my idea the whole time. The whole time. Right? Well, I was trying to find another way to use them. That was my thing, is I was like, what if we did this out of this? How fun would that be? Because we're using a quote. As I said, this was the plan all along. I'm putting the sentiment down here. How about Scoozy? Scoozy just sent me a text message and asked if I was in his Call of Duty game. This child. My goodness. One day, I think my nephews will probably gang up against me. Okay. Listen. You're preaching to the choir. I would put foil on every single card I could. Right? I love it when a plan comes together. That is true. Our little plan came together. All right. Let's go ahead and pop that there. And let's start figuring out how to... Oh no. Oh no. I lost the inside of my son. No, I didn't. Found it. Whew! Shot clear across the darn room. Now tell me. Scoozy, yeah, he's gonna roll something. All right, so let me go ahead and we can start a. Oh wait, let's get our sentiment first, shall we? Let's see here. So I'm thinking, you are literally the best. That's what I'm thinking. Why not? And remember, I've given you two different kinds. So this is the first one. So this one already has a sentiment on it. So you can literally just use this just like this, okay? But the second one you have does not have a sentiment. So you can do whatever you want. So we're going to do You Are Literally the Best. And we're going to use the stick and stamp map because I literally do not trust myself to stamp this on the first try. Oh no, we have 3 more cards to do. All right, everybody. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. Okay. We're just going to use a stamp from the stamp set. This is actually the stamp set from your inspiration box. Excuse me. Oh, that's okay, Susan. Generally, if we have anything left over, we generally sell stuff from inside. But I mean, this year there's not a whole lot left over. Yes, there was. Did you see the squirrel? My nephew. My nephew got me when I least expected it, and I knew he would. I knew he would. All right. So let's go ahead and start putting this puppy together. Oh my goodness. Thank you, everybody. The new glue is almost sold out. Thank you, thank you. Everything's smushed down here. Okay, and then we are going to pop up our sky, our cloud and our sun. Oh, I love hummingbirds. My gram used to love hummingbirds. There we go. Let's pop up our sun here. We're just going to pop it up right in the center there. And the great thing is, well, let me get on top of this so that I don't mess it up. There we go. If you can see underneath of there, you are going to be able to see that plaid, but that's okay. Yes, it just launched today. We might need to move it to the very top of the new products. To the new products, Penny, we might need to move it to the front. I don't think I did that. I don't think I moved it to the front. Yeah, I'm working on the microphone issue. I'm working on it, my friend. I promise. And it already comes in this bottle, so you're already ready to go when you get it. It already comes in the fine tip bottle, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You get a little bit of wiggle room. Look at how fun that is. You are literally the best. That is crooked as the day is long, but that's okay. We're just going to hold it this way. How fun is that? I love it. All right. Okay, on to our next card. And that is going to be this one that is floating away. Okay? And we're going to use this stamp from, this is from Sunflower Soiree. Okay? And it says, love makes everything better. All right, and then we are going to use from the paper pad. Let's see here. I had a paper pulled, and then I think I want to use the little pluses because I feel like that matches really, really well. So let's go ahead and trim this one down. So we'll trim this to 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. Okay. And then for this one, we're just going to stamp, and then we're going to add some crystals in the sky. This one we need at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. let's get our stamping together. This one I'm going to try to get a little bit straighter. It'll be easier because this one's been stamped before, so I can actually see what the heck I'm doing here. Get this out of the way. Okay, good. Yeah, sometimes it gets a little wonky. And I know that because, I mean, I've watched things back before, but okay. There we go. Let's get it put together here. Grabbing the new glue. I'm getting used to holding the cap. All right. And look at that pattern, it matches perfectly. All right, let's add a couple crystals in the sky. There we go. Oh my goodness, 6 minutes. Love that. Oh, I love it. Card base. Oops. Got a little glue bubble there. All right. Okay. Another one done. Let me set that back there. All right. So now we're going to do our little circle again. And I was thinking we might be able to keep writing your own story and kind of twist it around here. Or we could just take a sentiment across. Hold on. Let me go into my sentiments. I do love this. My heart is wherever you are. What do we think about that? Yeah, that kind of works with it. That kind of works with it, I tell you. And then, if you have the swatch guide, which I thought I had over here, but I guess I don't. Hold on. The swatch guide, like the swatch stencil, will also fit on here perfectly. But I think that we can get away with just doing these three here with the foil and just the sentiment and be done with it. Hi. Can we do it? We might be a minute or two over. It's okay. Don't tell anybody. If anybody asks, we did it in under an hour. Although, technically, did we start after 6? What time did we start? What's my time look like, Penny? I think I'm still on track. No? Am I? Maybe? Maybe I'm giving myself too much credit. But I think I'm on track. Dang nabbit. Maybe we can get right up the center here. Okay. So I don't feel as bad now. Uh-oh, did I do the wrong side? I sure did. No, I didn't. Oh, I see what happened. It's because there were some areas of foil. So you really want to make sure, that's a good learning lesson for everybody. You really want to make sure that you have foil where you're going to be foiling. And the reason for that is what just happened to me could happen to you. I love that. Oh, I love that. And it's so simple. And we're going to add some gems, don't worry. So simple. But just, I think it's very elegant. No? All right. And no, I'm not throwing these on the floor. I do have a garbage can right underneath of me. Right underneath of me. So this, my heart is where you're, wherever you are, is from the stamp set from Sunflower Soiree, which I believe is available to everybody now, but I'm not sure. I think so. I think it's available on... I want to say it's available on BrutusMonroe.com and the events site, I think. That's okay, Jamie. Please take your note to the front of the room. And a huge thank you to everybody that purchased our new glue. Makes me happy. Let's just use the same ones, shall we? I cannot wait for fall. I don't know if anybody else feels that way as well, but I am over the heat. Sayonara, suckers. I don't want it anymore. I'm ready for pumpkins. I'm ready for patches. I'm ready for corn stalks. I'm ready for spooky movies. I mean, this is like, I mean, it's basically my, I mean, every day. That's what I celebrate regardless, but it's gonna be, oh, but gosh, by God, we got a twofer. For the, okay, you can put it active, Penny. Sorry, I was like, what the heck was I talking about that she's answering? You know me. Goofy. Oh, that one's already dry. My goodness. This glue is something, I can tell you that much. This glue is something. And then see how simple that is? Now, you could go in and you could absolutely like color in heart or whatever, but look at how easy that was. Yeah, I'm done. So done. Thank you so much, but I'm over. And our AC was down. It's back up now, thank you, Jesus. But it was down. Oh. No, thank you. Oh, I forgot to show you. Look at this. It's all of my sequins are dry, or all my gems are dry from last night, or from Tuesday. No, I mean, showstopper. I'm so in love. I don't think it is yet. Okay. I mean, it was, I know it was active on the event site, but yeah, okay. So, next up is our little, I mean, how cute. I can't even stand it. Should we give him glittery spectacles with the frostbite? Because I believe frostbite would be the best one for this because it has the blue. And I think there would be a blue tinge. Or, nope. Should we give him really thick? I think we should give him thick glasses. I think that'll be really cute. Don't you? I think so. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give him really, really, really thick glasses. With the ultra thick embossing dip. It is 10 milliliters, so I think it's about an ounce. About an ounce, and it's already got your cap on it. We are going to have a bulk option soon, just not yet. We're not ready for bulk yet. But I could tell you I've used it on 8 of these cards for every single thing that I've used it on, and it has not, I have not even scratched the surface of it. Oh, where did my little thing go? So 1/3 of an ounce. All right, where'd my paper go? Oh, here we go. Let me put my ultra thick. And now remember, with your ultra thick, you are going to heat it from behind. Okay, see how that's stuck on there? Wait till you see how thick these glasses are going to be. I can't wait for you to see. Heat it from behind. And these are phenomenal to travel with. Alright, so you're going to see here, we heat it from the back first. Oops, sorry. It's going to be hard for me to show you. Yes, wait until you see we have, this is actually a stamp set that's coming out next month. So I stole the artwork to use on this. All right, so once it's pretty melted, you're going to go from the top now. I thought I accidentally hit it with my finger. That would not have been good. And really melt it down. This is really good stuff if you are doing like a mason jar or a vase or a bottle. Wait till you see. You can't heat it from the front to start because of how thick the embossing powder is. So let me show you our ultra thick embossing powder. It's wild. It is so thick that if you heat it from the front, it will just start to flake off. Can you see how thick those granules are? It's really great for windows, and there's a lot of different things that you can use it for. But look at, wait till you see. See how thick that is? Isn't that fantastic? I love it. I really do. I love it. And I think for this one too, we can get away with just doing a sentiment. Like I think a really good one would be, even bestsellers have rough drafts. I think that's all we need. I mean, you could absolutely try to heat it from the front. I could tell you that it won't be the best result. Okay, and then I think what we'll do is I have this very thin, very, very thin, just to add some visual interest, I have this very thin tape. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this very thin tape on the front here. I cannot get over these glasses. Let's do one more little one here. And again, this is just to add a little visual interest. Yes. Actually, fun fact, our own Sarah, who I don't think is here tonight. She's probably getting ready to come here. But our very own Sarah, who was on our inspiration team, she, for her very first Monday in August, for Make It Monday with Sarah, she's using this stamp. I just saw it, so I'm excited. Because we work so far ahead generally that I just saw her card. So I'm just going to take some of this silver sketch, because I think that's going to add some fun. I mean, how could it not, right? Oops, missed a spot here. See, it just kind of goes in line with everything, right? Then we'll add our sentiment and we're done. So if it's 7:15, I think we did it. Did we do it? I think we did it. And then I'll bring back, don't worry, all the cards to show you. But this is, these little guys are the free gift. See, that's what happens if you don't have foil. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Whew. If you try to use an area that doesn't have foil, it's going to try to pick up your... So you just got to be careful with that. And I mean, when you're using a scrap, like I have a whole bin of scrap foil for just for this purpose, you want to just be careful with what you're using, that's all. All right. 102. Well, dang it. Oh, thank you, Kelly. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Again, just a little bit of the new Brutus Monroe craft glue. And I wanted it to be a thick glue because you know I like my gems, right? I like my gems, so because I like my gems so much, it needed to be a thick glue. I was like, we need like a spackle. Can we get a spackle? Then, of course, this is going to have to sit for just a second because we used embossing powder on there, so it's going to be a little curled for a second. Let me set this to the side. All right. Let me grab all the cards we made today. My gosh, by golly, we made a ton of cards today. Okay, so first one, let me zoom in here so we can see. We have The World Is Yours to Explore. Again, remember you are getting these free with your purchase of $25 or more, and this is giving you with the swatch dots, so you can go ahead and foil. So here's number 1. Number 2, and this glue is almost already dry on these gems. I'll take it. Number 2. Number 3, the Book Trovert. Again, this sentiment's already on here. Number 4, again, that same one, but we just switched it up a little bit because of the popping up the sun, and we wrote "You're literally the best." It's a little crooked, but I may actually go in and fix that with a little, it's okay. Just don't look at it, Christopher. Love makes everything better, and look, we have our little gems that are already dry. I love that. Then we have Just One More Chapter, and this is already printed on there. And I'm missing my glittery guy. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Bear with me, I gotta put my cards back. So it looks real pretty for the outro. Okay. And here's the glitter one, because remember, you can use glitter embossing powder with those swatch dots too. Isn't that great? It's still a little wonky because of the embossing powder, but we'll get through this. All right. And here's our last one. It just had to sit for a minute because it's got a lot going on. We use that really thick embossing powder. All right. My goodness. Can we do it? Oh my goodness, I'll never be able to do that again. But do I say that every time? I don't know how I cut that perfectly. And there we go. Even bestsellers have rough drafts. There's our last one. And again, we just did a little bit of extra zhuzh to kind of go with this. You don't have to add that foil if you don't want, but you know me. When you think there's too much sparkle, add 2 more shakes. That's been my motto for a long time. So that's everything I have for you all tonight. I mean, I just think that these turned out so cute. Let me go ahead and put this one back. I know you're not going to be able to hear me. It's okay. So that is all I have for y'all tonight. I think that was a lot of fun. I have certainly had a lot of fun. Can you believe that we only have 2 weeks until another new release from Brutus Monroe? My goodness, I feel like this year is going by so quickly, and I thank you all so much, as always, for being so gracious and so patient with me this year as I'm continuing to navigate everything, obviously, in my life. But you guys have been very good to me, and I am so happy that I am able to still do this with you every day. So that is everything that I have for tonight. Tomorrow, Candy, I don't believe, is going to be live. I don't think she's going to be live. And I'm pretty sure she said she wasn't. But I will see all of you create your own endingers. Tomorrow, I believe there's an unboxing tomorrow. I think it's pre-recorded. I don't know. You don't listen to me. And then I'll see everybody that's taking Create Your Own Ending in real life and virtually bright and early on Saturday morning. I start the event and I end the event. How fun? No Candy Live. Okay. How fun is that? So we're starting the event with some rainbows and some really cool funky papers, and then we're ending the event with some beautiful singing flowers. So if you have not seen those yet, open your box and we're going to talk about it tomorrow. So I love you all so much. Remember to create something every single day, whether it's a card for the book